Hello guys, and welcome to another video from Time of Business. Today we'll be showing you how you can sell knitting and crochet patterns on Etsy. So we'll be looking at a very successful Etsy store that made over 1,000 sales in just one day, and we will show you how you can apply those changes to your store. Now, if you're new to the channel, Time of Business is the perfect place to learn how to grow your online business. Whether you have an Etsy store, a Shopify store, a YouTube channel, a blog, this is where you need to be. So without any further ado, let's show you how you can sell knitting and crochet patterns. We are going to jump on our computer and we will be showing you how you can do that.
Okay guys, so we just jumped on our computer, and as you can see we are once again using eRank, a website that is very cool and useful for browsing through Etsy sellers, through trending products, to see the stores that have the most sales on Etsy. And we will be looking at one that is selling crochet patterns, and that is Crafty Intentions. Now if we click on the store, you can also see some very useful information, such as the total number of sales, the sales per day on average, and also the shop age. You can see that they have been on Etsy for 14 years. Now, if we go to their Etsy store, you can see a very nice and simple design with a dragon, which is, as we will see, one of their best-selling products featured in the banner. You can see that they use their store name once again in their store description. So it might have been more useful to write something like selling crochet patterns, crochet and knitting patterns. So you want to use this small paragraph in your store in order to explain to the sellers what is exactly that you are selling. This will be picked up by search engines such as Google, and you will be able to rank and to better index your store and what you are selling in Google, which will also lead traffic to your store. Now, if we go to their store, you can see that everything is crochet patterns. So if you are into crochet patterns, you should definitely try to sell them on Etsy because they are very big on Etsy. They have a big search volume. They are very good for the handmade niche, for the crafts and supplies niche. You can also target the gifts section. You can go with grandma, mother, newborns, babies, kids. So there is a lot to target when it comes to keywords in this niche besides the actual crochet patterns or knitting patterns that you would normally do. Now, if we look at their store, you can see right off the bat that on their featured items they have a dragon, and here on the left side you can see that they have a high number of different collections, each one targeting different types of animals, of creatures, and so on, and those are very good for Google. So if there is something very good that they did here, is actually making all those collections, because they will be picked up by search engines such as Google, and you can actually rank on Google first because you have dragon crochet patterns. So this would be the first thing that you want to do when you sell patterns. You want to organize them so that you make it easier for the buyers. And if you go to their feedback page, you can see right off the bat that they have a few dragons in their feedbacks. So that means that those products are selling very good for them on Etsy. Usually when you research and you want to see what other stores are doing very good, you can look at their feedback pages, you can see what products people like, what they don't like that much, and you can also go and see more about their social media accounts, about their website. So we can see that they are very big on Facebook. So most likely they also run Facebook ads for their website. So you can see that they have different patterns right here, and they have thousands or hundreds of likes on each post. So that means that the engagement is very big. That is another cool thing about this particular niche. Then we have their Instagram account, which has just under 20,000 followers, and once again the number of likes is pretty good. And also their Pinterest, not very big, but they also put all of their designs here, and you can see that they use different backgrounds on the beach, in the woods, in order to have a variety of photos, and they use different creatures so that they rank for those keywords and so on. And then we can see that they also have a website. They feature their collections and their portfolio on the main page, and then you can go to their blog and you can see that they send people to Ravelry or to Etsy in order to actually purchase those items. That would be a negative thing about this store, is that they didn't invest into building their own website where people can actually check out, because they would actually earn more and avoid all those Etsy or other platform fees. Now, before we look at some of their best sellers and how to actually start on Etsy, once again, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch all of our videos. We have a ton of useful information if you are selling on Etsy, if you want to start a Shopify store. And also make sure to check out our website, timeofbusiness.com, because we have a ton of useful information and resources for Etsy sellers, for Shopify sellers, for Pinterest, for everything that you need in order to grow online and to improve your business. Now, going back to their Etsy store, you can do a very interesting thing when you make your research, when you research your competitors, and that is that you can actually go and when you look at their products, instead of custom, make sure to go with most recent. And that will show you the products that were renewed the latest. So that means that those products are the ones that either the seller opted for a renewal or they have just been sold and were auto-renewed, because most sellers have that option on, especially when they sell digital files or when they have a large quantity. So right off the bat, when we go with most recent, you can already see a dragon, 2 dragons, you can see some pixies, you can see different types of insects, fish, and you can also see that they target, just as mentioned, newborn, baby for that particular pattern. So you can actually include more keywords besides what the actual pattern is for. So let's say I sell dragon patterns and they are very small, so I can target them such as Halloween gift or baby shower gifts for baby girl, for baby boy, and so on. So try to include the main keywords at the beginning. So tell me that you have a dragon crochet pattern or a dragon knitting pattern, and then try to use other keywords, gifts for men, gifts for women, gifts for your grandma, Mother's Day, and so on. But try to stick with the main keywords at the beginning, and that is because right here you can see 7 dragons, so they sell a lot of dragons here on Etsy. And if we go and type in dragon crochet pattern, so on the first page of Etsy, if we try to look for crafty intentions, you can see that they are ranking first with 2 products on the main page. So as you can see, this crochet pattern is a very good one if you are going to sell on Etsy, so you can actually make your own designs. And the advantage is that this particular keyword has a very low competition, and as we can see from this particular seller, they made a lot of sales within just 1 day.
So that was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed and you found something useful, and you can now start your journey on Etsy selling knitting and crochet patterns. So you just have to start, and you can learn from this amazing store what they did right, and you can apply those changes to your store in order to be successful. Once again, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, leave a comment, let us know what you think, what else would you like to see on our channel. And until next time, guys, do not forget, there was never a better time.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague, we all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name, all our